because like I said before, right? You went into prison. What was you, 18?
I was 18. Yeah, I just turned 18. I was just about 17.
Damn, that's crazy. 18.
Yeah,
You was in there
2 months after I turned 18, I went to. I was locked up.
And you went in there. How tall were you? You went in.
Oh shit! Honestly, I can't remember. But I started getting my growth spurt right before I went to prison.
Right before you went to
right before.
And you was in there for 4 years.
Yep, 4 years.
And when you
from
wasn't
2007 to 2011.
when you wasn't in prison, like when you just 18-year-old got from birth to 18, was you out here playing ball, going street ball, hooping?
Fuck no.
You never played no sport.
Now if I played, there was one time I think in like elementary, like a super early. But I was so fucking nigga, I was over that shit.
But you weren't like nigga a hooper, like
no. Nobody knew me for hooping and shit like that. No. It was more like a situation where like, hey man, we need a motherfucker. Come on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, away,
like that type of shit. But yeah, like nigga, come on, bro. It was trash though. And I didn't like it, so it was like I wasn't fucking with it. Actually, there was this kid I got into a fight too a bunch of times. And I remember that nigga started squabbling right in front of school. DJ was right there. We started squabbling in front of school. Nigga, every time I seen him, it was on sight. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm not even bullshit you. He actually turned out to be like a boxer or some shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. So I gotta give myself some glory and say I helped him in that pursuit.
Was it before or after?
After it was before. No, it was before he became a boxer.
Yeah, so I'm saying like you used to fight him before.
So come on, brother. Yeah, that probably fueled the extra.
You helped him. Busted his nose.
Hey, brother, listen. You know what I'm saying? I was getting down. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, it was before the get down with the pause, it was pure weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we know
got
that
expelled
now.
from schools for that shit now.
Big Caucasian man.
No, but the thing was though, from there though, you gotta think like I never like only time I went to the gym was to help my little brother. Like if I was like robbing people, you gotta understand. Like I don't condone nobody robbing people, selling drugs, nothing like that, right? Because it did not work out well for me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it won't work out well for you. It's either dead or prison, the results of these things. So whatever I'm saying next, do not glorify, right? Anybody. But the thing was, is like I would, like, if I was robbing people, hitting licks and different things like that, I would come home after doing that, then I would take DJ to the gym. My little brother, Derrick Jones. You know what I'm saying? I would take him to the gym, you know what I'm saying, and get him some food and different things, and then I'll take him back to the gym or come to his game. I ain't never missed one of his football games or basketball. So that's the only time I was around sports is when I was helping him. Okay. So I was like it was a Ricky and Doughboy. That's the best thing. I'm full support of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm fully off like nobody.
You're doing wild, man.
Everybody's saying like I ain't gonna be shit. Never.
Stay away from him.
Stay away from him. His dad used to. Me and his dad have conversations like this all the time. Because he's like, "Hey man, you gotta stay away from Corey, man. He no good, man." Oh, him and his uncle too. Yeah.
That's how I talk. Where you from? Mississippi?
Hey, Mississippi. Yep.
Oh,
you got it on the point.
Okay.
Yeah. He Mississippi. He be like, "Yeah, DJ man, you don't stay away from Corey, man." Yeah. All the time. Say that to him all the time. It was all the time. He never wanted him to hang around me. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So that gives you an understanding. You know what I mean? You can evolve and be better, and then become something in the future.
Yeah,
but that's the only time I was around sports to answer your question.
So then you go to prison, and then you grow, and then at the end of your prison term, you realize you wanted to play basketball, right? Mm-hmm. So like, let's go through that process of you from in prison not playing ball to coming out to a scholarship. So how did that even like transpire?
Oh well, before prison, there was one thing I mentioned. There was like, you remember, you know where Botany Park is?
I have no clue.
Yeah. So there's a park, team on Botany or whatever, and DJ at that time, I was helping him do his basketball thing and always helping him do his thing. You know, he had no car, so I drive and everything like that.
Right.
Like that. Hit the legs, then pick him up, then we go bring him over there.
Type of accessory you have in the car after, but
no, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Never. I never put my brother in the midst of the fire. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, I always shielded him from that, and always, I never even had to tell him not to be like that because he was just always like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just knew. But anyway, so I'd be up there every now and again with my brother, you know what I'm saying, and do the shit if you want me to hoop or something. But what was your question again after that though? I just forgot to mention that.
Now I was talking about you going to prison and how you made that transition from not really playing to growing while you're in prison. You was in there for 4 years to realizing I'm tall now. I'm out to play sports when I get out. It's a way out.
My little brother, he was the one that, like, he came and see me, like, because you understand, I didn't get visits that often. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he came and see me, and he always said he couldn't come see me without my mom. Because you got to think he was still a minor.
Kid, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm 18, that means he's 15, right? 14, 15, somewhere around there. So he always had to come with my mom. And I didn't ever really, my mom, she'd come, shout out to you, ma, you know what I'm saying? You know, she don't like me, but she'd come, and then I never really wanted to see her that much anyway because she would cry. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, your mom cry, make you want to, you know what I'm saying? Then you in the visitor room, they say, hey, Barrett, 10 minutes and 5 minutes and shit like that. My mom got to go. She going to get all emotional shit. I don't want to see her cry and see me like this. You know what I'm saying? So I usually didn't want to do it. But when my brother came, like every time they came, so there was always spurts in between, like big gaps when they came. So DJ would come see me like, damn, bro, you getting fucking tall as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, you got to try to get out and play basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was like, I don't know fucking basketball. I got to go to school to play basketball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most I ever did, I was just talking to my mom on this on the way here. It was, what, a month or something, like some short change of 9th grade. That was the highest level of education I had. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know how I made it out of 8th grade. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you got your GED in prison?
I got my GED in prison.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got my GED in 2009, February 2009. So 2 years after I got in there. It lets you know a lot of whole time. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of time.
Yeah. You can't
Expedite the situation.
Yeah. So, but no, yeah. So I ended up, my brother, he was always telling me like, bro, you gotta play ball. He was like, you getting tall. And I said, yeah, bro, I can't do no school though, bro. I don't gonna go to college. I never even graduated high school. I ain't got no type of understanding with the education. And he was like, learning disability type 2, so that adds to the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
So he was like, hey, look at you, you stupid.
The jig is up.
But yeah, no, so then from there, you know what I'm saying, I was like, man, I ended up going to the hole. That's what happened.
Right.
I got into a fight and I ended up going to the hole, and they maxed me out again. And then I was in the hole, and I was in the hole for a minute. And I just always thought about what he said, and I was like, damn. What the fuck? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I could fail at the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I could at least give it a try. Because, I mean, I don't want to keep coming back to prison. I ain't want to be like one of them niggas like get out and then they like, oh, this nigga always in and out of prison.
You're right. So, okay. So you're in prison. You're like, okay, I'm going to play. And then, like, how did you get to the college, your first college, while you're in prison to play basketball?
Yeah, you set it up because you know the story. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? I had some girls I knew when I was in prison. I had them do some research.
Oh, we know you had plenty of women in prison, brother.
Come on, brother. Look. And everybody got to have their hustles, man. You know what I'm saying?
Boys in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I had one of them. I said, hey, look up the worst basketball schools.
The worst schools?
I need the worst JUCOs. I want the worst JUCOs in history. You know what I'm saying? If they won one game, that was too much type.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
shit.
So I needed just a terrible-ass basketball program. Because, I don't hoop, bro. So I got to be able to go somewhere and play.
Just
you know
go
what
ahead
I'm
and trick them. I'm 6'10", let me on the team.
Yeah. That's exactly what I did. So what I did was the team was so motherfucking weak. She ended up, one of them sent me some, like, and I was looking at all the records. And so I had them just print them out and then mail them all in.
Right.
So you got to understand how much of a due diligent person I am. I'm not the person we fuck with, right? I'm in prison, never hoop before all this shit. So I'm looking at all these different things. I'm going through all these papers. I'm looking at the records. And then next thing you know, this school had probably one or two games, literally, right? I don't even like them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're terrible. Should I even mention any motherfucking name? I don't even want a motherfucker to go
What's
there.
your story, though? Man, no.
Noga Ramsey Community College, man.
Gargoyle.
I don't like them motherfuckers. I don't like the coach. I don't like the son. I still don't like them motherfuckers.
Nothing about them.
Yeah, nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? And proved all them motherfuckers wrong, though, and proved myself right. But anyway,
That's all that matters.
that was the worst school. So then I applied for that school. To answer your question, I applied for that school while I was in
So
prison.
you applied for like the financial aid and go to the school while you're in prison.
Everything
Wow.
while I was in prison.
Black man.
100%. And I got accepted before I got released.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So you feel like that. You found
I did
the
it on my
school.
last year, though. That was my last year of prison.
So you looked up the bummiest, most embarrassing school.
Yep.
And you had a scheme of being a 6'10" nigga getting released from prison, never hooped, and get on the team just off the goddamn stature.
Yep.
Okay. So boom, you fill out the application, got accepted. Now you released from prison.
Yep.
Now, how did you go from the prison going straight to the school? What did you do to get there?
Whew. Okay. Well, hey, shout out to my parole officer, Blaine Myers. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to Blaine. Where you at, boy?
Yeah. But when I first came home, he had me. There's a thing called ISR. It's called Intense Supervised Release when you get out on parole.
Right.
And I wasn't on ISR, but he chose not to get me on ISR, but he chose to put me on a bracelet for 2 or 3 months.
Or a
You know
little
what I'm
leg
saying?
move.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, imagine getting released from prison after doing 4 years and then you come out on a bracelet. I ain't give a fuck.
What's up, Slim?
Yeah, it was that. But I was happy at least to be free.
Oh, for
But I'm
sure.
like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I get out of me and do some shit, though. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
free,
You got to
yeah.
slide through to my mom crib type.
Damn right.
'Cause I paroled to my mom house. Shout out to you, bye. You know what I'm saying? And then that goes back to having a team, too. You know what I'm saying? Mom supported me the whole motherfucking
Gotta
time
have
as
a
far
team.
as so I get mail. She send me cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was legendary. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't really had to depend on my mom too much while I was in prison because I had my hustles.
When you was in prison, you had like any like Miss Piggy pen pal types?
You know what I'm saying? I
I had a
hustled.
couple of them.
I hustled.
Yeah, that's a good hustle. Because I remember you used to tell me you used to get your little script papers and you used to bust them off to people.
Oh, I got some stories with that.
That's
though.
hard. Yeah, that's another story, but-
that's another story for another
You know
day.
what I'm saying?
man.
I'm trying
Y'all
to-
drop some comments below right now. Let's
If
know. If y'all want to
know,
see that, I will
that
indulge
nigga
in
was
this
a pen
talk.
pal pimp, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Drop some comments below right now. We got to get this pre-approved.
Oh,
We got to get this pre-approved for us to know about shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my wife, Jazz. Love and Slim, go subscribe.
Shout out to you, baby. Love and Slim, definitely go subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, so, you know, I had my hustles, man, and then, you know what I'm saying? I was able to actually, I got some stories with that shit where I was able to help my mom from the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it was legendary to be in prison and be able to help people financially, you know what I'm saying?
On top of your shit.
While in prison, you know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely, it real to reciprocate, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the lawyer and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? My mom was able to help with that, you know what I'm saying? So that was, before I went in there, yeah, bro, it was a blessing. Shout out to you, man, you know what I'm saying? But, so to reciprocate and be able to help out in prison, monumental. But
Big white man mode.
But anyway, from there though, it was I just had I had all the shit, and then next thing you know, when I got out, I had that bracelet on, and then from there, I went to the parole thing with my mom, right? You know what I'm saying? And she actually came with her man's at the time, and he dead now. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P., boy.
Yeah, for sure. But then he came with my oldest brother, and then we all went. And then me and my mom, after we went there, we got some hooks. You know, everybody knows on North Side.
Spectacular.
Hooks, boy.
The one on Broadway?
No, we ain't go to the one on Broadway. There was this one. There was a new one made that was just put in. I think it was by Brookdale.
Okay, I know that one.
Yep, that one. Yep. But that one on Broadway is the most infamous. That was the start one. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But yeah.
Don't get it fucked up or misconstrued.
Don't you do that. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? But then from there, me and my mom, we had to go see my parole officer within the X amount of time from the time you get released. You know what I'm saying? So we went to see Blaine. Went in, dude, outright, you gotta understand, he had the highest rate of sending people back to prison. The recidivism rate with him, you know what I'm saying? So he let me know right through. Yeah, he let me know right through the door. He was like, "Hey, I believe you're gonna go back." You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Because you gotta understand, you look at my shit. I look like
Big white man mode.
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah. He was like, I was like, man, you ain't gotta worry about me. He was like, oh yeah, that's what they all say. You'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he went crazy. I had a CO tell me that right before I went to prison too. Before I left prison, I had a CO tell me that too.
I'll see you soon, son.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm out. He started fucking with me. I said, hey, you know, you get down to about 100 days, 180 days, 90 days. Once you 18 months and shorter in prison, niggas in the joint start counting that shit down.
Oh, really?
It's like, what? You gotta think 18 months is what, a year and a half? Nigga, let a nigga in prison get down to 18 months. Boy, you think you leaving in 30 days.
Oh, that's a fact.
Hell yeah, nigga. Because you're 4 years, I got down to a year and a half. No,
oh, yeah, that's
nigga,
like,
this shit
because you on the back end.
I'm on the back end.
Yeah, once you're on the other half.
Once you break past that half mark.
Yeah, you coasting.
You coasting.
That makes sense.
So I had about 90 days left. Niggas, CO started saying something to me. Any other time, I would have went to the hole at this point. But then he said
threw a goddamn shit bomb on his ass. Huh?
I would
you never do like shit bomb?
Nah, but I got some of my niggas that was on that.
They would get the blood,
shit in the piss, feces, and throw it at them.
The nut, that motherfucker.
They be on that type of time for sure. Yeah, they be on that type of time. Yeah.
Lord!
They be on that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I never did that though. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was hella disrespectful.
Right, that's the top level.
But yeah. But no, before I left, I'm trying to say something to me. I was leaving the chow hall, you know what I'm saying? He'd say something to me. I said, man, I ain't worried about your motherfucker. I got 90 days, nigga. And he was like, you'll be back. I tried to get the laughs. He got the last laugh, trying to roast me. And when he said it, though, I said, I'm a little fucked up. I don't know. I don't think I am, though, but fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That was some fucked up shit to say to a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm about to go home. Damn, y'all motherfuckers plotting on niggas' demise in this bitch.
Yeah, right.
But then, so Blaine, he tells me, he's like, yeah, man, you know, pretty much same shit. You know what I'm saying? And I said, and then my mom even looked at me, oh, like my mom watching this, she knows this is true stories, all facts. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing you know, we get up out of there, and I had to get the bracelet put on and everything. And then I asked Blaine, though, before I left, I said, hey, man, I'm trying to play this basketball shit, though. Like, can I get, like, a pass or whatever? You know, for the first amount of time, he wouldn't give me no passes. Right. And then next thing you know, he started giving me, like, passes where I could go out for, like, a couple hours a day, 3 hours or whatever, every so many days or something. And then next thing you know, from there, within that window, I went up to the school at Noka, Ramsey, and then I went up there. And I went to both of the coaches I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was going to like them. I was going to dislike them.
This is when you first met him, yeah.
When I first met him. So I went up to the school. I actually seen a nigga I knew from the north side. His name was Bear. And I seen him.
You Little Bear?
Not that Bear.
Okay.
You know, there's a few different Bears. You know what I'm saying? Not Bear from USC either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other Bear, the north side. This is more like low end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And,
Street Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then next time I seen him. And I'm like, I was having a nigga, and I knew him and his brother growing up. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, man, you up here? He was like, yeah, I'm up here. He was like, and I was like, damn, I was like, and then next time he was like, man, I was like, nigga, I'm approved here already. He was like, because he was like, man, you got to put in an application. I said, no, I already did that shit. I just got out, nigga, I'm good. You know, he was like, nigga, what? You did it? I had to break down the whole story that I'm done.
Which is crazy.
And I said, yeah, nigga, so, you know, I got to see the coaches. He was like, oh, come on, nigga, it's Ron and Rory. He's a son and a father and a son coach. He was like, yeah, I'm going to bring you up there then. He was already playing at the team.
Was you like hooping in prison, though?
Yeah, I went towards
Sharpen
the end.
the skills a little bit?
Towards the end.
Yeah.
Towards the end. You know what I'm saying?
Playing
Because
21 or some shit.
yeah, but then every time I tried to refrain from it because every time, you know,
in trouble.
I'm a fight.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So then next time I don't want to go to the hole. So towards the
Stop
end.
playing.
Yeah, stop playing. Before.
Basketball, if you don't know, guys, if you play, especially if you play with a motherfucker like me, you know what I'm saying? If you got a high temper, you're going to fight.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
for sure.
fight me, though.
Yeah.
So,
we was damn near about to fight when we first met.
Exactly.
But I was on that bracelet at that time. Like I was there.
That saved that whole encounter.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's true though. I'm a person that if you play ball, I'm gonna antagonize you. I'm gonna do everything. Not only I'm gonna kill you in ball, I'm gonna kill your spirit. I'm gonna talk crazy to you and it's whatever. So there's a lot of people that do that in basketball. So it's like it's a part of the game. And there's a few motherfuckers you're gonna run into that do that shit no matter where you at. So I'm one of them guys. So I understand why Slim hate motherfuckers that do that shit because it ain't no joke.
Yeah.
But I always was the person that.
And to a nigga
people.
that's in prison, that's just purely
You don't play with
disrespectful.
people like that. Yeah,
you know
it's a disrespectful game to a high level, ignorant motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's a couple you gonna run into your life. So and he ain't gonna go for it.
Yeah, and it's crazy how the outside world and people in prison got two totally different compasses on how they handle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you call a nigga, you hooping with a nigga in prison, you say bitch ass nigga, yeah,
Straight
nigga.
to violence.
Oh, straight to violence.
Straight to violence.
Straight to violence. You don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just more like niggas ain't even really in there talking shit, like crazy disrespectful. It's just they talking shit, but in a I don't know if there's a nice way to say it, but yeah, it's like
it's a way to do it in basketball.
100%.
But it could change like instantly, especially on the temperament of the game.
For sure.
And the point, nigga, you beat me or some
And
shit,
what's
nigga.
all on the line? We got commissary on the line. We got it's just different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I played towards the end in there. Even towards the end in there, I played in a tournament in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, in prison, a 3-on-3 little tournament towards the end.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
sharpen up the skills a little bit.
Yeah, trying to
now
like
you
get
about to
into
go.
it.
You about to walk into the coach office. His son and father.
Barry introduced me to him, so I'm like, hey, I just pulled up in there and said, hey man, I heard y'all had a team. I'm trying to play.
Hey, I'm here. I'm the nigga y'all looking for.
He was like, y'all trying to play? I'm like, yeah. He was like, you asked me where I played in high school. I said, I ain't play high school.
Oh shit.
So
okay.
but I ain't say I just got out of prison.
You ain't tell him the prison.
Not right away.
You show him your anchor.
No.
Okay.
I had pants. So
You
know what I'm
cover that
saying?
motherfucker up.
Hell yeah. But it was a little bulge. But if you ain't paying attention,
You ain't gonna see it.
You ain't gonna see it. So
And then you 7-foot motherfucker. They can't really go.
for sure. So the next thing you know, they like, yeah, okay, well, all right, fuck it. Because Barry was like, yeah, it's my man's. He was like, all right, we got practice or like open gym or something this time. Just come. That was trash as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was trash. You know, but in my last little hoorah before getting out of prison, I kind of sharpened it up. I could dunk at that point. Before prison, I couldn't dunk.
That's crazy.
Nothing. Yeah, it was just, come on, bro. Ran up trying to grab the rim tight.
Barely.
Yeah. But
Grab it net. I grabbed it.
Full fucking tall though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was embarrassing. But while I was in prison, you know, you get doing some burpees, some pull-ups, some dips. You get
activation.
You get to doing the double sets. Everybody know in prison, no, you get the little dominoes. You do 20 pull-ups, 20 dips, 20 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna find a way to get in that mook. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first got to prison, I couldn't even do one dip, nigga, like a dip. Like,
Dips is tough though.
Dips is
Dips and pull-ups ain't no
and I
joke.
was seeing niggas busting them bitches out of the yard. I said, damn, these motherfuckers strong. They're no motherfucker. I
Gargoyle.
didn't want to go over there and get on the dips, nigga, and try and beat nigga. Shit.
Right.
Nah, throw these bitches though.
Yeah,
but
right.
yeah, it was like that. So, but by the time I came home, like I was dunking and shit and like that, but not like crazy yet though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of filling out still. You know what I mean? I'm 22, right?
For sure.
And I'm still getting my coordination. I was like a giraffe when they first born type with the
big
the
gangly legs.
Yeah.
Little
So,
Bambi mooks.
yeah, I wasn't coordinated at all. You know what I'm saying? So then I came, but one thing I knew I had, and this is what I had over niggas. Niggas can't outwork me. I got too much dog. That's what it was.
One of them ones.
That's what it was.
So yeah, and that what you know your determination, your work ethic was gonna overcome it.
I bullied all them niggas out there.
So you played a few times, you bullied him around,
They let me on the team.
and then so he just came to you. When he come to you, you asked him, or you just like, hey, you know what, we like you, we gonna put you on the team. How'd
Oh
it
no,
go?
he told me that day.
That first day?
That first day. First
Damn.
day. Off the rip. Yeah, we want you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for
Damn,
sure.
that's
But you
dope.
know, one thing I could always do from the beginning, I could kind of shoot a little bit though, always from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, that was probably like a thing for me where I was like, yeah, if I could do something.
You always had that baseline shot.
Yeah,
shoot
that
all
was
the
my
time.
favorite shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that bitch is everywhere. But at that initial time, all I could do was that motherfucking boop, that baseline motherfucking 15-footer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And most of it was just pure dog and garbage points. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just all like that.
Just everywhere with it.
Everything else after that was all learned attributes. YouTube.
That's
Studying,
crazy.
due
That's
diligence.
crazy. Because straight from prison, you get your scholarship, and then you just walk into their motherfucker and you play on the team. That's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that part of your process, though.
For sure.
When you first told me that, that's why I tell motherfuckers all the time.
Am I
like,
just a D3 JUCO?
yeah, it's the bottom of the bottom.
No, yeah. Don't get no more
I'm
bottom.
somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you escalated, though.
But I felt like I was excessive. As soon as I remember when I first put that
For
jersey
sure.
on for the first official game,
Yep.
nigga, you couldn't tell me nothing. I could have dropped dead right there and I was a success.
Shoosh.
No
fact.
scholarship, no nothing. Nigga, nigga, what?
Legendary.
Yeah,
Don't matter.
man.
You
Yeah.
you came from nothing to something.